Right then, so this next section is where we're going to get a contact form. A contact form is just a way for visitors, website visitors who are visiting your site, is a way for them to contact you without having to try and find your email address and copying it over to their email. They can just click a button and then just email you directly from your website. It's a fantastic idea, and it's also a wonderful thing to get. So it's first thing we're going to do here is it is a plugin. So we're going to go to plugins and add new. If you remember correctly from before, plugins just add more functionality to your site and pretty detrimental to your website. There's so many of them here. Like I said before, have a good look. But the one we're going to get here is called Contact Form. Contact Form 7. It's the best one around. 1 million active installs. Install now. And activate. And so the next step is we're going to actually just add a page for this. So we're going to add new page. And we're going to call this either contact or contact us. I'll just put it down as contact for the time being. Full width, publish. So you can just make your contact form with the text editor, but we know how that goes. It's very hard and it's very slow. So what we're going to just do is visit the page, view page. And we're going to use our favorite thing, our page builder. And click cancel like always. So we're going to start off with a content block. I have an idea what I'm going to use. Double click that. I'm just going to start off with a Google map. I like to keep mine simple. You can do yours, of course, in any way that you want, but this is something I like to do. It's done that again. It's brought in 2 maps, so just make sure you only get the one. And then I find that a little bit too big, so I'm actually going to reduce the size of that to 250 height in pixels. Full width, yep, that goes right across. It's nice and thin, just the way I like it, and it can fit a perfectly contact box in here. WordPress doesn't actually come with its own contact form. That's why we downloaded that one earlier. So if we just click done, save changes and exit. I don't think I hit publish, but we'll do that in a moment. Go back into it. Done. Publish changes. And if we go back to our dashboard. So now that you've probably noticed as well, we have something on the left here that says contact. That appeared once we downloaded that contact form plugin. So if we just click on that, as you can see, it's already made one for us. So if we just jump into that, click on that. And as you can see, it's looking a little bit complicated, but it's not really. I'll go through here. So here's your first label. It says your name. So the first text box is going to ask you to write your name. And the next text box is going to say, what is your email? And what is the subject? What is your message? That's fine. This is the basic of all contact forms. And you can change this about yourself, but really it's fine the way it is. Just make sure that it is your email address that it is showing. So when the emails do get sent, it goes to your email box and to no one else, you know. So once that's fine, and you just make sure that your email's in the right place, go back to your contact forms. And what we're going to do here is click here, this shortcode. This is what we're going to need. We're going to need to highlight all of that, right click and copy. So then when you have that copied, anywhere we paste that is where the contact form is going to be. But of course, we want it on our contact us page. So go to our contact page again, contact, and page builder is currently active. So we'll just launch page builder. And that should open it up. Well, there's our map, and here's our little block here. All we're going to do is just throw in a few text, well, just a text block, because that's all we need. Just throw it in there. And then we're just going to paste, or Control V. And it's going to look like this now, and you're thinking, hey, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. No one can contact me using this, but don't worry, once you hit save, it fills out like a proper contact us page. Your name, your email, subject, and your message. Of course, all that stuff could have been changed like I showed you before, and that's where you would hit send. Actually, you might have noticed that it is a little blocky, a bit thick. So if we go back to where we just were, we can actually change this. If we go to hit on that wrench on it, and then go to advanced, you can change the margins of these. So if maybe you change the left margin to 200. And then same with the right, 200. Actually, maybe make that a bit more. Maybe about 500. Move out of the way. It's right in the center, and it's a bit more professional looking, I find. So once you've done that, just hit save. That's actually much nicer. And then click done, publish changes, and then much nicer, eh? Wonderful. And we'll go back to our home page. And it's looking as good as it was. Back to our dashboard.